When did your friend's lie go too far and end up hurting you? My friends were wasted and making increasingly stupid bets until my friend Ruby made one that beat them all. I want someone here to propose to a stranger, she said, dropping a ring pop on the table. The other girls giggled about how they'd never do it. I didn't really care until she dropped an offer so enticing, I couldn't ignore it. I'll pay someone's entire semester tuition if they do it right now. Everyone went quiet. That was serious money. Not just propose, she added, grinning. You have to really sell it. On your knee, the tears, the heartwarming speech, the whole thing. But I get to choose the guy, and you absolutely cannot tell him it's a bet. What if he says no? I asked curiously. Ruby shrugged. Doesn't matter. Just entertain us. I thought about it. I needed that money desperately. My parents were already working 2 jobs each. I took a deep breath and grabbed the ring pop. I'll do it. Ruby scanned the room. She grinned when her eyes landed on a guy in red flannel. My face immediately turned red. It was Rico, an old classmate I chased after in elementary school who pushed me when I tried to give him a Valentine's Day card one year. No way, I said, shaking my head. Choose someone else. Literally anyone else, I begged. Ruby shrugged. Like I said, entertain us, and that tuition is yours. But I have a history with him. Then, she said, it'll be very easy for him to say no again, and you win. She had a point. It was an easy win. My friends got their phones out, giggling and stumbling, ready to have the best story to tell around campus tomorrow. I downed a quick shot of tequila and made my way over. Before I could lose my nerve, I dropped down on one knee, pulled out the ring pop, and held it in front of me. Rico, I've liked you since elementary school. Let's skip the dating. I felt my stomach cartwheeling as the room fell silent watching us. I took another deep breath. Will you marry me? I shouted, glancing up at him. Rico's face went from confused to complete shock. Then he grinned. I thought you'd never ask. He pulled me up, dipped me like we were in some old movie, and kissed me. The entire bar exploded. People were cheering and buying us drinks. During the chaos, he whispered, I don't know what this is, but I'm committed. My eyes widened. I stood there frozen, watching my friends stare back at me looking equally shocked. This was not how it was supposed to go. I tried to run, but he caught my hand. Hey, where's my fiancé going? I felt my head spinning. Just need some air, I managed. I tried avoiding Rico the next morning, but he still found me at the campus coffee shop. So the girl who chased me with Valentine's cards finally got me, he said, sliding into the seat across from me. Took you long enough? I instantly sat up, surprised to see him again. Oh God, it was real. He laughed. Very. It was a beautiful speech. I mean, let's skip dating. Your pushy attitude hasn't changed. Hey, I protested. He grinned. I'm glad you're still the same. I felt my heart skip a beat. Just before I could tell him about the bet, he pulled out his wallet and showed me a crumpled piece of paper. The Valentine's card I'd made him with crooked hearts and misspelled words. I went back for it after I pushed you. Been carrying it around since we ended up at the same college. Guess I was waiting for you to ask again. I couldn't tell him. Not with that card in his hand. Not when he seemed so sincere. So we started dating for real. Or fake real. I couldn't tell the difference anymore. He'd walk me to class and kiss me goodbye like we'd been doing it forever. When I got stressed about exams, he'd show up with color-coded flashcards because he remembered I was visual. At his football game, he pointed at me after every good play like I was his good luck charm. His teammates started calling me Valentine because of our story. Ruby kept asking when I was going to end it, and I kept making excuses. Then she showed up at my dorm with a notification on her phone showing the tuition payment had gone through. The bet's over. Break up with him. I stared at her, confused by her pushiness. But I don't want to anymore. Her face darkened. You have to. I liked him first. I was speechless. She pushed my shoulder coldly. You were supposed to get rejected, get humiliated in front of everyone, but apparently you're too pathetic for him to turn down twice. Ruby gave me 1 week to break up with Rico, or she'd tell him everything herself. I spent 7 days trying to find the words but couldn't. On day 8, she made her threat real. I found Rico sitting on his bed, holding his phone. His face was completely blank. Ruby sent me something interesting, he said quietly. You dated me for tuition money. You played with my feelings. You had so many chances to tell me and you never did. Get out. I felt my heart shatter. I nodded. Ruby was waiting in the hallway when I came out crying. Don't worry, I'll help him through this, she smirked. But as I walked off, he went straight past her to catch up to me. I've got one question, he said. If there was no bet, no money, no audience, would you have ever tried again with me? I'd try 100 times with 100 ring pops if you'd say yes even once, I cried. He kissed me. Me too.